Welcome to Blueprints. I was not recording, and I thought that I was. I am Rogue Dubs. We've made some good progress on this day. I figured out the observatory puzzle, where you just have to move the telescope up, like tilt it up using the lever up there, and then you shift it over this way, and then you can look through it. And so what I did is I did this. I got the twins constellation. So a pair of chests was added to the entrance hall. I grabbed those. We now have 2 dice, 1 key, and 5 gems. So this run is actually dead because we can't get to the space in the bottom left. But we're gonna keep going because I want to try to find the office, because the office has an email on it that will tell us how the um, what the breaker box puzzle means. We take garage, we're dead, so I'm not going to do that. I don't think we have the special key this time. I don't remember though. Okay, we're going to keep going. I could do a secret patch, but I'm not going to do that. All right, so that's a key card door. That's pretty rough. We didn't get security this time. Trunk there. I'm not going to use the trunk yet. We only have 1 key. Okay, we do have a special key. I'm going to use it. Chamber of Mirrors. You can now draft copies of rooms you already have in your house. Second copies of rooms you already have in your house. And the interesting thing is, even though this says there are no oh, that means, oh my gosh, I'm now realizing something. You can only have one of each type of room. I just learned that based on the fact this Chamber of Mirrors exists. Okay. I see. Okay, I'm gonna go to the dark room. Being added in here. All right, we're back here in the dark room. Let's take one of the gym requirement rooms. Why not? This is a laundry room. Okay. Launder currency, it says. All right. I don't see what I do to do that. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, how I'm supposed to launder the currency. Okay, sleep mask, very nice. That gives us 5 stats when we enter a bedroom. We are very low on steps, so that's good to have. Yeah, we got to go through the other dark room door. I'm taking a gem requirement room. I think it's our best chance. Nice, we got a garden, I think this is called. Courtyard. Sledgehammers break open chests. Very good. But yeah, a little discouraging that I was not recording when I started this episode, but we'll get through it. We're not low on gyms for parlor. We're actually low on steps. So I'm going to take the bedroom. Yeah, I mean, like dessert and fan. I don't know. I said earlier I was before I started recording. I'm going to ignore the pictures unless I get a really good run, because you're supposed to use like the letters that you make from the pictures to make some kind of message. I'm just not going to do that until I have a run that's worth doing it on. We have a locked door here. Courtyard does have a way for us to progress. It's also locked. So we're going to end the day. There is another courtyard on the other side of the house, but I'm so low on steps, I'm just going to call it. And we'll start over with a fresh uh, look here. This will be a shorter video. Just time constraints for me. This will be the last day that I do. But if you're enjoying Blueprints, please let me know in the comments what you think. I've decided to, I'm not watching anyone else play this game. I'm trying to do it myself. Um, and so if you have any ideas, please let me know what you think is going on with this game, a good strategy you've thought of maybe. I think having an early bedroom is nice because you'll run through it several times potentially. So we're going to take that. Yeah, if it's your first time seeing this game, so our goal is to fill in all of the squares on this map. We inherited a mansion from our great uncle, and we're trying to our inheritance from him. We have to earn it by completing his house. So all those squares have to be full of rooms. And I just learned too that um, you can only have one of each room unless you have a hall of mirrors, which is pretty crazy. I didn't even realize that before. I think we take a nook, honestly. Because if we need to run back through here, we have a bedroom that gives us steps back. I don't want to do a closet yet. Let's keep going around with this and do pantry. We just need to make sure that we activate the we go north so we can hook into other stuff. I would have liked to get a breaker box here, but closet I will also take. This is a good spot for a closet. It's in a corner already. We got a compass. That's perfect. Let's just get more northern going floor plans, which is very nice. Let's go north. So we need to have something that, okay, the hallway advances our rank. So when you move up a row, that increases the rank of your mansion, which I believe allows you to get rarer rooms. I'm going to take billiard room here, do the math puzzle. On the dartboard. So once you've solved the puzzle, there's items behind it. So 14. All right, this is my first time seeing that, the bullseye. I'm going to guess that means 0. So maybe 0 plus 4 is 4. Okay, incorrect. Okay. Doesn't mean all of them, does it? Like, it doesn't mean all of the numbers added together. No, that doesn't make any sense. What could it mean? It's a square. 4 squared is 16. Three squared. I'm going to assume that it means you square it last. 3 squared is 9. Okay. 16 divided by 8 is 2. Cool. Got me for a loop on that one, but we figured it out. I don't know if I can. I can't. I'm not comfortable taking like a dead end room with something beyond it. I just can't do it. I'm gonna take the den. We have to do it sometime though. Maybe we take a dead end here. Observatory is great though. Did it save where it was? It did save where it was. So we can just look through here and get whatever the reward is for 3. Right? Plus 3 steps. Okay. So that kind of gives you a reason to always try to finish it so you can make a constellation. Because I think... I mean... What happens if you get 20? I mean, what do you get after 20? Interesting. It's just, you know. All right, so this is what I wanted. I wanted the office, but we don't have enough gems. So we need 2 gems for the office. So I'm going to remember that. I'm going to take the chapel here because it's maximizing the shape of it with the edge that doesn't have a door being on the right. No more coins. Okay. We will use one of our keys. I don't have any gems. Let's try to get some gems with the parlor. We can't last much longer without them. The black box is black. Obviously true. The black box is true. Possibly true. The black box is empty. Okay, so that has to be true. So these are probably both false. So this is the true one, and these are both false, which means that the black box has the gems. It's the only logic that makes sense. Thank you. Doing well on those. A cloister. That's too good. I have to take it. Oh, we need 3. Dang. They got me. All right, let's go for the corridor. Need to increase our rank here. Oh, man. I would like to do a wine cellar, but I just can't. Kitchen increases our rank. I'm gonna do that. Taking the dining room. It's a good time for it. Any items? No items. Okay. I'm looking for gems if possible. Taking a spare room here. I'm gonna do a storeroom. Yeah. Because we need to draft an office to get that email to try to figure out what's going on with the breaker box puzzle. I'm gonna try to not spend gems if I can help it. Dang. That's tough. That is tough. I'm gonna do Chamber of Mirrors. Press the button. I think you can make the other rooms like you can give Chamber of Mirrors additional doors. You just have to get lucky. So we're gonna walk back to the chapel and go back to the left. I think we're getting low on rooms that can cross over though, cross through other sides. Lots of locked doors. Okay, so we get a second parlor. That's cool. I'm going to take the second parlor because really, uh, gems are our issue right now. All three statements are false. We know that's not true. One of them has to be true. Two statements are false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Okay. If this is true, both of these would be true, which means that this one is also false, right? Wait. Two statements are false. Let's say that's not true. We know this is false to start with. All three statements are false is definitely not true. There's at least one false. If this is also true, then these would both be false. This would be the true one, and we would have no way to tell which box it is. So that would mean that this is true, meaning that this is false. So it would be in a true box, which would be the white box. That's how that works. Yeah. There has to be two false statements, meaning that it's in the true box. Yeah. Nice. If only I just had to solve the logic puzzles to win the game. But that's fun. It's fun doing the logic puzzles. We're losing tons of gold. I can't really do anything about that. You know, it's one of those things you can't really do anything about it. We're going to cut through the hallway first. We have a great opportunity having that chamber of mirrors. We do get to do our office. Very good. We have not had the office yet. Very stately. Very nice. Okay. Can't get through here. Upgrade disk. A floor plan upgrade disk is one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Well, the antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives. So just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Okay. I'm going to insert the disk. So that Nook, you will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. So we can get a +2, an additional key, something that will probably give us steps. You will always draw a library while drafting in this room. We have not had library yet. I'm going to do that. Maybe it's wrong, but I'm doing it. All right, so spread gold in the state. Okay. Looking for the detailed instructions about the breaker box puzzle. All right, from Ann Babbage. You've not left me any instructions the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up to the last minute. As soon as you decide on definite plans for the holidays, please pass the message on to me, either through Hartley, who is vouching for you this weekend, or if you absolutely insist, through this confounded electronic typewriter. Okay? All right. Fuse box repair. Gabe, yes, that is the correct functionality. Also, when you are out here next week, please test that the correct sequence is off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Thanks to the due diligence on this project. So we want off, blue, green, white, red, purple. That is the sequence that we want. Okay. Changes to the estate. We just wanted to let you know that the changes you requested into your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. McGuire, McGinley, and McDougall. So 3 M's there. Okay. One more. Fuse box repair. The VAC indicator lights installed per have been turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. This is not the desired functionality. Let us know, and we will fix it in our regular service next week. Gabe, DC Power Incorporated. Okay. So to get to white, we have to make all 6 purples, which we've done before. Okay. Remote terminal access. Okay. Data transfers. Okay. Let's log out. But I saw where it said spread gold through estate. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Officers related modest distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff incentive program. These coins are spread throughout the estate. Spread gold. Run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarter and maid's chamber currently on the estate. Okay, I don't have any of those. Let's just keep that off for now. All right, so the office seems like a very powerful room. Letting you get gold, which I just found 4 more gold here. Okay. Did that do anything? Oh, yes, something's raising. Okay, this is a safe, obviously. 5258. Okay. I've tried that customer number every time I've seen it, and I don't know. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last titles intended to be hearings or herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Okay. So 4 of them are red, 1's black. And I just don't know what that means. Let's keep going. We want to find a breaker box if we can to solve the puzzle. Keep going north. This will let us at least get that dead end right here, and this would be a great time for a breaker box to appear. Okay, we'll take nursery instead. Whenever we get a bedroom, we gain 5 steps. Okay, gem, very nice. Nothing else to find in here. Doesn't look like it. Stage and sage, that's a T. Again, though, we're not looking at that yet until we have a good run. Because I don't even know really if you need that. Like if you need to get all the messages from the various like pictures. Like I don't know if that's even something you have to do. I just thought it might have been. Okay. Spare room. Yeah, let's do spare room. Get down here. Bedroom for sure. It's going pretty well. I mean, we're doing well on steps. We're filling in all of the spaces. Um, let's do billiard room. Keep up with how much stuff we have. Like keep up getting items and stuff. I think that sounds good to me. Having more keys and gems and stuff. 14. 3 squared is 9. 5 squared is 25. Minus 15 is 10. 25 times 2 is 50. Minus 10 divided by 10 is 5. Cool. Key card. Great. This is a really good run. Prayer and crowbar. Like I don't know what that is. Crowbar and rosary. Crowbar and prayer. They share some letters, but not a lot. I don't know. Like I want to say I'm not going to worry about it, but at the same time, I'm kind of. This is like one of the best. This is like the best we've done, I think, ever potentially. Probably a PB, if I had to guess. Getting to the Chamber of Mirrors would be ideal again, so we can make that like fully whole. Should we redraw? I don't think so. I'm going to take the West Wing Hall. Staff notice, out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epsom, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any blah blah blah. Okay. June 15th, 1983. So 6151983. Lady Clara Epsom. Okay. We got to do gymnasium to keep increasing our rank. Running shoes are great. Got a good amount of money as well. Courtyard. Shovel, please. Thank you. Nice. Got a couple coins there. We found a broken lever. Well. What does that mean for us, I wonder? I think having security this high up is really good. You can see yourself on the camera, one of the cameras. Yeah. I'm not moving around though. Interesting. Okay. I do have the key card. So what I think you do in that case is you turn the security level up. And then unlocked. I don't know why you would ever keep it locked. $37 coins. Wow. A salt shaker. I don't know what that means. There's definitely a ton of coins to find somewhere around here. Pine and spine. So S. Okay. I'll do the key card here. Jeez. The tough thing is we are not going to have access to the Hall of Mirrors if we take that. I'm gonna do hallway. As much as it pains me. All right, let's take this. You can do really anything with this. I'm gonna do guest bedroom. Get some steps. A lot of steps we just got with our sleeping mask and the fact that it's a guest bedroom. I mean, I'm almost like done with the actual floor plan. It's just a question of once you finish the floor plan, if they just let you go in or if you have to do something else. We're doing nursery for sure. Huh, no other items. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. Hall of Mirrors, I think, is really strong as well. Like letting you have copies of stuff is huge. 'Cause otherwise, if you're trying to maximize how all the floors fit together, it gets pretty hairy. It seems to me. All right, we've hit a lock. If we can get a key seller, that would be the best thing we could have. We are. This is our last door here. Okay. We don't have anything that can be a key. No, we don't have any way to buy a key. So that is it. Man, felt so good. Very close. All right, let's call it a day. And that will be this episode. I think it actually was beneficial that you guys got to see the a good one with me not recording earlier. Perplexing in, very funny. I love how it actually constructs how it looks a little bit too. Like the observatory is on the right hand side, so it put it over there. That's cool. Um, 34 total rooms, so very close to getting to 40, 46 as the goal here. But yeah, we've seen a bunch of new rooms. I'm really liking this game a lot. Please let me know what you think of it. Let me know if you have any ideas of mysteries that I'm not quite grasping. Would love to hear it. Please consider subscribing so you don't miss any of these uploads. We got a lot more coming to the channel as well. It's a very exciting time. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.